Okay. Hi guys, sorry we're late for a couple of minutes, but we had some technical problems. We managed to fix it. Hope you are all doing well. Esther, thank you so much for joining me today in this business talk. And I'm really honored to have you. Uh, Guys, first time I watched her videos, I really don't know, felt a great bonding and I could resonate with your beautiful energy. This is why I thought it would be honored to have you. So, and spread some positivity today and shed light on how your mindset is helping you to run a life full of gratitude. So Esther, thank you for being with us today, and I welcome you and give you the talk to introduce yourself. She's from talking to us from British Columbia, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me today, Sarah. Yes, I'm from British Columbia, Canada. I grew up in the prairies of Canada in Saskatchewan. I just, a little bit of my background, I guess, is I'm a mom, grandma, great grandma, which I'm really enjoying all of those. But I don't live really close to my families. I do get to see them, but winter here can get kind of long. So a year ago, I guess it was, I found this wonderful business and I joined, and it's just been amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I love all the people I'm meeting.
Yeah, guys, for those who don't know, like Esther keeps spreading a lot of positivity in the community, and I like to hear it from you more about this great spirit that you have, and what you like, what makes you feel this kind of gratitude. I like to share this with myself, with also the people who are watching, because starting a business is not an easy decision. Like people at a very younger age start considering and calculating risk, and maybe we can do it, doubting themselves, especially digital, like it's not any business. So that's awesome. I like you to talk to us a little bit more about what made you take this decision and how do you tap into this kind of open mind so you took this decision and go further.
Well, actually, things change in our lives. I was retired and I had a really, good retirement. Things were going along fine. But then it comes a time when you just feel like you need a little bit more in life. And one day I was sitting at my table crocheting and thinking, I'm not ready to just sit around. I need to do something. And I was talking to my daughter-in-law, and she suggested that I check out Jamie Smith, who is one of our coaches and mentors in our business. And I found him. I talked to him a little bit, and I knew this was what I needed. I needed something that was going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm kind of outdated when it comes to the internet and technology. And I thought, I need to get my mind working. So I joined, and I've never looked back, but my whys have changed. Originally, it was I wanted something more to do, something that would get me involved. And I have done that. I love this community. It's amazing. The business itself it's easy enough to set up because it has so much to offer, and the training is just amazing. Then of course you see that, oh, maybe I'll make some money at it, but then it turned into being the community. And when you talk about me being positive, this whole community is so positive, and that's what keeps me going. I can't get enough of it. It's changing my life It's changing my attitudes. Um, you can grow old and never really change. You can sit in that stagnant area, but I just had to do something. And I'm so grateful I found this business. Oh,
My little son is in the background playing with the dog.
oh,
And like I really like I second you about the positivity, the beautiful spirit around in this community, and it's not very common nowadays, especially when we live in a world full of complaints, negativity. We always shed light on the hard parts of our days. So yes, we are indeed blessed to be surrounded with such positive, cooperative people around us. And I want to salute your spirit for taking this step. It's amazing. And here, guys, I like it to really take into consideration that going digital is not something like impossible or needs very special talents or skills. So can you, Esther, tell us about how you managed to get into like starting your business first? Because we all know that we need time to start the business and to get your website to do the setup, and about like the training, the facilities, how helpful it was for you, and like your experience starting from
well,
here.
I can tell everyone that, like I said, my technical skills were gone downhill. I did work on the computers, in my working days, but this is different. And I didn't even I just had a little flip phone. I didn't have a smartphone. I didn't have a laptop anymore because I thought, oh, all I need is my iPad. But when I got into the business, of course, I needed a smartphone and I needed a laptop, which I acquired. And that in itself kind of brought me into the real world. And then, of course, with the training, which is very, very easy. And we have these wonderful mentors and coaches. You're never alone. The whole community is extremely helpful. So all of this has really helped me to get along. And probably one of the biggest things is now with the turmoil our world is in, I would be feeling very lost. I'd be really, I'd probably be really depressed. But as it is, I'm kept busy and I'm, like I said, kept in a positive community. So I see so many things that we can be grateful for, even if we, are dealing with so much, what do we call it? It's just really bad stuff going on in our world. There's still lots of really, really good stuff in our lives. And I think if we can focus on that, we will be so much better off. The whole world will be, because, everyone has lots of positivity in their lives. You just have to be open to it.
Beautiful, absolutely. That's very nice, nicely said, that we all have something positive somewhere in our lives, and if we shift our attention to this part, we're gonna feel good. And also, like like I like this fact that you said now you feel motivated, and it's true. Regardless of our age, even like now, the youngest generation, if they don't have a goal or have an intention to work for or something to achieve, there we are going to feel depressed. So depression, the feeling of emptiness and feeling of having nothing to be busy with, is gonna, I think, lead to this negativity sinking into a kind of depression. Regardless of our age, regardless of where we are.
Right.
So yeah, having something, starting a business and starting something new as well. Right? It's
That's
something.
right. Yeah, having something to look forward to. You get up in the morning and you've got things you can do. It's not, I like, we all know I'm the grandma of the crowd. One of them. I'm not the only one.
No, yeah,
Um,
I know.
but just because you get older or just because you're really young, it doesn't matter. We all have the same feelings. We have the desires. I think worrying about our age is just, I just saw a post the other day. It's just a number. Age is a number. It's all in your attitude. And we can let ourselves just mope about, or we can do something about it. And I think this business to me has just, like I said, it's changed my life. It's changed my attitude. Um, and I've gained friends all over the world.
Absolutely. And also I like to hear the how this like making yourself busy with this business and starting this business also affected your family. Your like how beautiful it is to have a grandma with this ambition, with this motivation, with this mindset. Personally, I would started this business. My kids are still small, but I like to see to show them that yes, like I have built something for you. I'm busy. You're not only, you are my life, but I
Yeah.
also have my personal life. And I like, you talking to us a little bit about them when you started your business and how this business affecting the whole family, because I think it does.
No, that's really interesting because, um, yes, my family actually, I think my kids, like I said, I don't live really close to them. I think they were concerned about me being alone. Well, I know they were, and probably still are. But my youngest son was just here visiting with his family, with most of his family, last weekend, and we were talking about the business because I do, we do talk about it, and they can see what it's done for me. They're really happy, all of them. My grandchildren are like, "Oh, Grandma, you're always smiling. Oh, Grandma, it's so good to be around you," and it helps all of us. We all are gaining from it, whether we know it or not. I Yeah, I can't say enough positive things about it. It's changed my life.
Yeah, absolutely. And how, like, also I know you're being successful, you're achieving good results, you're playing role in someone else's life as well, because we know in this business we are our own boss, but also we help others. We can also play a positive role and tangible, not only lecturing, right? So
That's
how fulfilling is this for you? And
That's exactly right. We're helping others. And that's something I've always wanted to do. Originally, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a nurse because, that's helping others. I didn't do that. I got married really young and had a family really young. And now I feel like I am helping others, even if it's just to brighten their few moments of their lives. And the ones that have joined me in the business, yeah, they're they're like-minded. They're like-minded people like myself, and yeah, well, we all have down days, and we've always got now someone there to pick us up and a reason to get up in the morning, something to do, something more than just hanging around the house, or like you say, there's more to your life than just your children. Your children are extremely important. Your family's top of the list, but this gives you a little bit of something for you.
absolutely, yeah. And the self-development, I personally think that this particular business, because sometimes when we do other business, we get consumed by the other systems, by the corporate life, by other brands, but this particular business, when it's also your business, you feel like you always want to give the best version of yourselves, and this helps you to set the wave every morning in your mind to be always up shifted with consciousness, and so you spread the light. So this particular business, in your opinion, you think this is something not like any other business, right? It has something unique, and how can you describe this uniqueness in this business?
Well, okay, first of all, we own our own business, so we're working for ourselves. We're working to help others, and the thing about it that I like,
Yeah.
I've done other things. I've done um, where you go, where you sell to people, that where you bother your family, friends. This doesn't. You're not selling anything. You are helping others to join and gain what you have gained. Um, you're not working for someone else. You're not, making a bunch of money for someone else. You're working for you. And it's just, it's just so different than any other business. I just don't know what else to say other than it's such a
So
positive.
that's enough. Yeah, like as you said, I personally I can talk a lot about it, but I don't want to talk only about my point of view. This is why I like you to share this, because I think we have it in like it's a common perception. Esther, for how long you've been in the business? When did you start?
Just a little bit over a year.
Yeah. Okay.
Just, yeah, I just passed my first year.
And how long it takes, like from your time per day, how much you spend on the business per day?
I probably spend, well, I can't say as I'm spending it on the business. I spend a lot of time on my on my internet because I'm alone, and now I've made all these friends, so I'm pretty much involved all day long with visiting. I shouldn't say that. I do get out and about, and I have in the summertime. It's quite busy here, so I have friends, and I golf and I do other things. The last few days it's been really chilly and rainy here, so I haven't been out a lot. I think today's looking a little better. I'll probably go for a bike ride, but you don't have to spend a lot of time, but you can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all up to you.
Yeah.
It's you do whatever you want. Yeah.
That's also another added value about working online and having a system that supports you. So you can choose to spend as much time as you wish. And so me too, when it's raining and we don't have plans, so you see me sitting, doing a lot of things. I can find a lot of things to do to, tweak and learn things about the business. And when I'm busy with the kids and have plans, so I don't even have to worry that there is a business I have to run. So it's running on the side.
It's running in the background no matter what you do. That's right.
That's what the added value of having a digital business. So it's not something that you have to be present, physically attending the business.
Oh, with you can spend time with your family. I did this past weekend. I spent a lot of time with my family and not so much online, but I knew that I still had my business working on my behalf.
Absolutely. And you said that you can launch the business at any age, right?
Oh,
and so how do you, I'm sure you meet with people who share concerns with you that, do you think we can make it? Or, do you think, are we capable to start this business? People start doubting themselves. So how do you?
I think we all do. I know there's been times that I thought, ooh, maybe I am too old, but I'm not. I think everybody gets that little bit of a, down day. But really, we're never too young, because we know that young people know how to do this. I don't know what the average age is in our community, but I do know that there are older people like myself that have been doing it longer, and some that are joining. And some, we all, like I said, we all kind of have down days, but you just have to think. I think about the gratitude that I have for the business and the friendship. And if you're having a down day, you can always contact someone that can say, hey, we can do this. It's not impossible. In fact, it's pretty easy. So we can do it.
Absolutely beautiful. And I like from your experience in life, your wisdom, what advice do you give, to anybody who's struggling with the fear of deciding to invest in a business or take a decision for, a step towards financial freedom, from your experience, life experience, not only business, because I like the wisdom of, you know um,
Well, I think one thing that I have learned in life is that we can never give up. There's always something new just around the corner. And, um, we, like I said, we do have down days, but if you have the right mindset and realize how fortunate we are, and the day that my business isn't working, I know that it's going to be better. The day that it's working really, really well, I think that's wonderful. It might not be that way tomorrow, but today it's going great. And if it isn't tomorrow, I know it will be the next day. Or, sometimes it's just the next minute things change. It's it's life. It's just we can make our lives good or we can make our lives sad. That's just as simple as that.
yeah, as
It's
you
an
said,
old
it's the
mindset.
attitude. The attitude toward things, and not the things as they are. It's our attitude towards them. I like to check, guys, do you have any special question you like me to ask to Esther? We have a lot of people watching. Carol, Maher, Sonia, Manjot, Imelda, Brigitte. And if you have any special question you like me to ask to Esther, please feel free, and would love to share with her. Because time is like, we're already 21 minutes. Just want you to ask you for one final question. And if you have any question also that you like to share, any special particular point, please feel free. I personally believe that also age is a number, and like I went through a lot of difficult times when I was younger. Now life is getting easier and easier in my mind, and I enjoy every single day, and I trust you share with me this, because when we grow, we become wiser, we become more mature, and we can handle our emotions in a better way.
Yes.
And I really appreciate any mind, guys. It has nothing to do with the age. That really, as you said, don't give up, always explore this life, and because we have a lot of things. Yeah.
Right. And if you're older like me, don't stop. I mean, we never stop living. I don't want to stop until I die. You can learn something every day. Um, it's you have to keep going and appreciating and just living life. Um, I remember a man that was speaking at a retirement seminar saying, "You never quit. You just change jobs."
Yeah, so nice. And absolutely, learning, when we stop learning, it's the only way we die is when we stop learning. So
Yes,
death, we're not talking about physical death, but that's nothing.
that's
This is
right.
gonna happen at any age, because
We
but
don't know.
we
That's why
don't
we
know.
need to appreciate every day, because who knows what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah, absolutely. And here, this is, maybe, I don't know if I'm asking a lot from you, but how do you tap to this gratitude? Like, because I'm sure there is a way of like tuning your mind to it. How can you, like, if anybody wants to get a tip from you, how to stay in this gratitude and positive spirit?
Well, I'll tell you, we all have the same things going on in our heads, and like they say, your mind wants to have a story, and it will grab the stories from the past if you let it. And I struggle with that. I do. I find myself thinking of the past and I think, why am I doing this? You can't change the past. You can only change your future today. You can change the moment. And if you start thinking about what what do I really want out of today? What am I going to do to make my life happy? You can change that if you just, sometimes it takes a little bit of not work, it just concentration. Think about it. Think about that. You don't want to be thinking down thoughts. You want to be thinking, oh, next year at this time I'm going to be, on a big holiday, or maybe even next week, or this afternoon I'm going for a bike ride. Anything that's positive.
Yeah.
And
And
sometimes
put goals.
and once you get yourself thinking that way, pretty soon you're thinking about a lot of positive things. One runs into another, just the same as your mind makes up the stories from the past, it'll make up the stories for the future.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm gonna talk on your behalf because I'm the only one who can now speak to you. I wanna congratulate you for this really maturity, this mindset. And I wanna allow myself to encourage every single person, regardless, okay, of gender and age, to think that we might be busy with a job, we might be busy with our kids, but think of creating something that's just for you, where you can explore more, learn, and wake up every morning with this thirst to check something, to learn from something, to talk and share something with your entourage, with your environment. And personally, this is why now social media experience has become different experience with me. Even now, my son, he's Dan, my son, he keeps worrying with the mask. Say hi. Hi. He's
Hi.
like, Mom, can I join your video, your live? And I said, yes,
Sure.
if you want, just come pass by. And this is really what I wanted to share with you. And I really wanted to encourage people. Like, this is now a testimonial from Esther, who said that really having something to wake up for and make you busy all day long is precious and keeps you young forever. Uh, so thank you so much, Esther. If I let you close this talk, and I thank all those who watched us, and wish you all the best and success.
And thank you too. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.